We chose to perform a usability test on a digital camera. The model of the camera is a Fuji FinePix 2600 zoom. We set up our test on the quad because it's common for many people to take photos here, usually with their smartphones. We chose 3 college students between the ages of 18 and 22 with little experience in photography as our users.
We asked our users to perform 3 tasks with our camera. Our first task was turning the camera on and taking a picture. We wanted to test the camera's efficiency in a situation where the user may want to quickly take a photo. The second task was to navigate along the menu, turn on the flash, and take a picture. We wanted to test the fluidity of interacting with the camera menu and if the user can interpret feedback after changing a setting, such as the flash. The last task was viewing and deleting a past photo. We wanted to test the affordances of this task, specifically if the user would know initially how to access the gallery and to erase a photo. During the test, we measured the amount of time it took to complete the task to indicate the task's overall efficiency. To indicate the user's level of satisfaction, we created a rating for the difficulty of the task from 0 to 10, with 10 being the most difficult. Lastly, we recorded any comments made by the user during the task. This would help us in specifying the design features that may need updating.
On average, it took the participant 69 seconds to turn on the camera and take a picture. Participant 1 found it particularly difficult, noting the unexpected sliding movement of the power button. The other participant were also frustrated that the camera did not provide feedback to indicate that the cover needed to be slid slightly further to turn on the camera. The task of turning on the flash and taking a photo took an average of 2 minutes and 11 seconds to complete. All 3 participants found this task to be somewhat difficult. One common frustration from all 3 participants relate to the lack of description within the menu, noting that the icon by itself were unclear and the settings should be properly labeled. The last task of viewing and erasing a past photo took an average of 48 seconds to complete. The participants didn't find the task to be very difficult. Participant 3 noticed some confusion between the display button and the preview button, but overall, all participants found this task to be very intuitive.
Here are a few design modifications we recommend. For the front of the camera, we removed the slider and made the lens automatic to remove any confusion when turning on the camera. We also moved the hand strap up so we can add a hand grip for maximum comfort. On the top side, we added the more universal power button with an indicator so the user is for certain that the camera is on or off, and the flash button with an indicator was added near the user's thumb so the user won't have to navigate the menu for a common task. On the back side, we replaced the switch with the control pad and placed it lower for easier navigation. In the camera menu, we recommend using labels since all of our participants were confused with only the icons as indicators. Overall, we made all of the physical buttons more obvious and intuitive by labeling them and giving each only one function. A few things we would do differently in the future include testing the task of simply holding the camera. This would help us get more information of the user's comfort. We would also research common design features of a camera to generate questions for the user for new design recommendations.